everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Zendikar Rising draft. Our rare is Maddening Cacophony. We could start off with that. I mean, mill is certainly a viable option in this format. It's also not anything super exciting otherwise in this pack. It's kind of a cool rare. I feel like if you get Maddening Cacophony and, you make the rogue plan work, or you get a Ruin Crab or two, and you're in pretty good shape. Otherwise, Skyclave Plunder, good for party. Skyclave Cleric, playable spell land. Brushfire Elemental for the landfall decks. Diviner for wizards. Vanquish, good playable removal. I like Subtle Strike. Plenty of good playables in here. We'll take the rare. It's kind of interesting. So, follow-up pick. Well, Archpriest is a party card, so we're really not going to be playing that alongside Maddening Cacophony, although Blue-White Party is a deck. We could just take the Archpriest. It's the best card in here. There's nothing in blue worth taking, I don't think. Salundi Vision, maybe to find the Maddening Cacophony. Still kind of just, at that point, holding out hope that a rogue plan comes together. Or a mill plan. I can give it a try. It's still early. We'll see. Like now, there's Field Research in blue. Mind Carver is still pretty good for the rogue plan. So Mind Drain is too, though. I almost wonder if I like Mind Drain more than Mind Carver. +3/+1 is pretty big, though. Otherwise, yeah, GOP very strong. This is also uncommon. Mind Drain's common. Mind Drain you can find off of Salundi Vision too, though. I mean, I could just cut blue and take the Field Research as well, but I feel like if you're going mill, you kind of have to go rogues. All right, we'll take a uncommon payoff for going mill. All right, Coveted Prize is actually kind of good. It's a cool card. Lets you find your Maddening Cacophony. You might just be able to win the game off of that. Otherwise, Skulker is an actual rogue, but not a super exciting one. Could take another Salundi Vision. I'm okay taking the prize. Seeing if that works out. Acquisitions Expert is good. Kind of a good pickup for us here. Helps put cards in their yard. And wears a Mind Carver well. So I'm okay with that. I like the Relic Vial a lot, but I suppose Duelist makes sense. Continue down this mill plan, if possible. So here we have the choice between Mind Drain and Subtle Strike. Probably go Mind Drain. It's a good card. It's at its best in this archetype. Puts 3 cards in their yard, which, like I said, good for Mind Carver. So, good alongside Acquisitions Expert, too. Expert into Mind Drain is a pretty quick get rid of 3 cards out of their hand by turn 3. It's pretty nice. So, choices here. We can go Kite Sail to fly over top. Although, usually rogues have a lot of evasion already. Could take a Cascade Seer. It's just a 4-drop. Makes our card quality better in case we're getting flooded. I guess I'm okay with that. Playable card, not that exciting. So here we have the choice between Diviner or Subtle Strike. Kind of want the Diviner. It's a good card in a vacuum. We have another Wizard already too. And it evades, so I like that it can fly over top. Where's a Mind Carver well? Maybe get in for 6 potentially with it. I think Subtle Strike would have been fine there too. It's a good card. Here, I guess we take a Negate for sideboard. Could be useful. Alright, here, so nothing on color. Strongest card is, I guess, Allied Assault. Maybe we could take the weakest card too. Might make more sense. I mean, we're kind of stuck in this archetype now. Not that that's a huge deal, but I guess we could take the Sentinel, or we can take Deliberate. Sentinel's okay, especially if we get some Subtle Strikes. Guess we'll take the Zendikar because someone might actually want that Broken Wings for their sideboard. We want to reward people in other colors for playing those colors. So, not an exciting first pick for us here. Strong Rare in green, and Strong Mythic, I should say. And powerful Uncommon and Fearless Fledgling, but I think we're looking at Duelist or Skulker. It's probably Duelist, get some more mill. Could take the Pack Beast too, good for Coveted Prize Diviner synergy. It's actually true, but I'd probably still like the Duelist. Maybe wield a Skulker. But we want to make mill realistically happen here in between Mine Carver and, well, yeah, basically just we're like a Soaring Thought Thief, or I mean any of the rogue mill or enablers or rewards for milling cards would be pretty valuable here. I guess the Pack Beast would make our Acquisitions Expert better too, but even just playing a 2-mana 1/2 that makes your opponent discard is pretty good. Alright, so we've got some choices here. We probably end up taking the Wizard just because it flies and we have some synergies with it already. Otherwise, Blood Priest, good party synergy card, just drain your opponent. Malachor Rebirth would be playable here too. Be nice to wield a Field Research, but yeah. Windrider Wizard, we already have some good synergies with it. And it wears a Mine Carver well. I guess everything in our deck probably wears a Mine Carver well when it's upgraded. So we've got some choices here. Maybe take another Diviner, get some more flyers, more Wizard synergies. Plunder's good. Blood Priest would be good. But I like the flyer plan. Let's get the flyers online. If we're not getting rogues, let's at least get some good evasive creatures. So choices now. Royal Mage is kind of cool with Cacophony and Mind Drain. We really don't have any removal in here, which is a problem. We might want the Subtle Strike for that reason. Getting back Cacophony is cool, but not having any removal could be a big problem. And we have the Sentinel, I guess, for some Subtle Strike synergy. Stalker is good with some of the stuff we have. It's also a rogue. Not that that really matters at this point. Anti-Cognition is a reward for milling. I guess we'll go Subtle Strike. I think the Royal Mage would have been a reasonable pick there too, but given that we don't have any removal, I think it makes more sense. All right, we'll take the Stalker now. I think there's a decent chance we can pay 3 mana to make it evasive. And it's a good card in general. So at least blue-black evasion is a plan I can get behind. Alright, we can take a Tempest here. It's actually fine. Doesn't really synergize with some of the stuff we have, but it's a flyer. Gives us more evasion. So choices now, we can take another Stalker or we can take the Skitter Sneak. Skitter Sneak might be... Guess we have 3 4-drops so far. Can never really have enough 3-drops. But more evasion with the Stalker or take the Skitter Sneak. I guess we'll go Skitter Sneak. I'm fine either way on that. Alright, Geyser Mage is good enough. We don't have any kicker, do we? I guess we have one. A couple. But not enough to justify throwing a McKindy over the Geyser Mage here. Geyser Mage is actually pretty good here. So, alright. Bind Veil. Makes sense. Free spell in the deck. Field Research we'll take. We'll probably play. Plunder's good too. I wonder if Field Research is just better for us, though. We have like 2 classes for Plunder. I'll take another Research. I don't know if both make the deck anyway. Alright, Anti-Cognition's possibly playable in here. So Feed the Swarm, get some removal. I don't really like it too much in a deck like this, just because you can't always afford to lose life. I might want the End of the Royal instead. This actually adds cards to their graveyard, which is nice, but End of the Royal is it's tough to go wrong. Like I said, we can't always afford to pay life, so it also deals with enchantments, though, which is relevant. I think we'll go Into the Royal, though. All right, Wind Robber's good. Can mill, can take the Feed the Swarm now. Because we already have, well, I guess we only have 12 creatures. Wind Robber. Yeah, it's more evasion. I guess it makes sense. We'll take the Wind Robber. It mills. It's more evasion. Maybe get the Duelist back. That would be nice. Well, Infiltrator is quite good, so we'll pick that up. More evasion and card draw, card advantage. Tough to go wrong with that. So we can get another Stalker, or we can take the Pack Beast. Pack Beast, I guess, is good with Infiltrator, Diviners, Wind Rider Wizard, Acquisitions Expert. All right, I guess we can. And it's good with the Stalker, too. Wouldn't mind getting another Stalker. All right, we'll take the Royal Mage here. Got another Stalker, or we can take the third Duelist. They're both fine. I mean, I want to mill them, but probably get the evasion. Maybe we'll get the other Duelist back. Maybe we'll get the other Stalkers back. I don't even know. I really like Dwari Disruption a lot, but I feel like Blood Priest is just a really good fit for this deck. It's good with Acquisitions Expert, Pack Beast, Stalkers. Might even give us full party. Actually, I don't think we have a Warrior. So we could take a third Stalker or a second Geyser Mage. I guess we'll take a second Geyser Mage. We don't have much removal, so tempo makes sense here, I think. All right, we got Feed the Swarm back. We'll take that. Take a Cleric, but probably take the Vamp, or the Warrior, rather. Then we at least have, I think at this point we have full party capabilities here, which is nice. Means we probably end up dropping the Tempest, since it's our only non-party card. Non-class card, I mean. Now I'm just wondering if we just maybe get off the Maddening Cacophony plan. It seems like it's not going to probably work out for us. I guess I could have taken the Riptide there, but we probably don't have enough synergy for Maddening Cacophony. Might just be a waste in our deck. So we just go for a party plan, probably. Might have to just be okay with that. So we've got some spell lands, couple. So we need to make 7 cuts if we want to play 17 lands. So yeah, you know what? I think we'll just get off of the Cacophony plan. 5 more cuts. Could probably cut Sentinel. It's not bad, and it evades, but I don't really like it here. We have a lot of 4-drops. Might get off the Skitter Sneak. Seer might just be better, especially now that we don't have a ton of ways to get 8 cards in their yard. Has better synergy with the Stalkers anyway. Send 3 more cuts. Could just be 3 creatures if I wanted. So maybe the Seer goes anyway. I don't really like Highborn Vampire, but it kind of makes sense in this deck, I think, with the Stalkers. And the Malakir Blood Priest and stuff. I mean, I could keep my creatures. I want to keep the Field Researchers. Could cut the Anti-Cognition. We don't have a ton of flash in here. We've got Duelists, basically, for flashing in. So Anti-Cognition, I feel like it's okay. It's probably not that good. It's probably just a card we can cut and not really care about. And then I can cut a creature if I want. Is 3 Stalkers maybe excessive? They're pretty good. They win games. I don't really want to cut a Geyser Mage. I could cut 1 Field Research. I don't really want to, but I think we'll just cut 1. So we'll probably run it like this. Call it a deck. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right. It's a good hand. We can go Stalker into Infiltrator. Guess we can play Royal Mage turn 2. Makes our Stalker better. Sure. We'll just go Infiltrator and pass. So now we'll just go Highborn Vampire and pass. Stalker only costs 2 mana right now, which is nice. All right, so got some options here. Can Mind Drain them now. Yeah, I think we do. Can get in for 7. I'm okay with that, actually. What's good about getting in for 7 here is that I have Cunning Geyser Mage, so I can bounce the next creature they play. Definitely don't want to bounce a Malakir Blood Priest, but alright. I guess I don't really want to bounce a Drana Silencer either, huh? Suppose not. Well, Duelist is kind of cool. So I guess we'll just play a Geyser Mage. And pass. Well, no, I guess we get in. It's fine if they don't want to block or if they do. Either way works for me. So we'll duelist. I think we'll just I think we're actually going to block the one that we take 5 here, but I kind of like this because we keep our duelists around to block the other thing, which is kind of nice. Buying Veil's good too, actually. I don't want to... I guess I'm just playing 3-mana 3/2s here. All right. So we'll cast Buying Veil and... maybe we won't. So play the Wind Robber. They have 10 cards in yard now. That's good. I guess we can still get in here. Wait. So I didn't have the mana I thought I did. Well, it's actually still okay. I can sack the Wind Robber, chump block, and block with the Wind Robber. Oh, that's cool. All right, so go Blood Priest. So I've got 7 cards in my yard. So I guess we just pump, in for 4, and pass. Alright, so that game 1. So they're just doing a party build like we are. So we have Negate for like Coveted Prize, Vanquish, Hagra Mauling. Yeah, Negate actually seems like it's okay here. Subtle Strike actually deals with quite a few things. I mean, the Malker Blood Priest, maybe. The Pack Beast, the Sky Dancer. So, yeah. Got some targets for that, definitely. Feed the Swarm. Not really my favorite card in this matchup. I don't want to pay 6 life to kill a 3/2. Black Moon Rogue's actually a good target. I guess Celebrant is too, but Blood Priests really aren't. So, yeah, I'm not in love with Feed the Swarm here. Although it deals with Journey, but you have to pay 5 life for that. It also deals with the Nahiri's Binding. I mean, it's got targets. It's just, they seem pretty aggressive. I don't know if I can afford to miss out on all that life, which makes it a little more tricky. But I do actually like Negate here, I think. Once again, I don't want to cut Field Research, but I feel like it might happen. I can cut... Duelist did a lot there, though. Duelist is too good here. Could cut like a Royal Mage. You can get stuff back with it, though. Could cut a Stalker. I don't really want to do that. Geyser Mage, I guess, doesn't look that good. That's true. Geyser Mage doesn't look that good. They have a lot of into the battlefield stuff. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. Yes, this hand's fine. That's probably okay, just because we've got the field research to get some card advantage. It's good off the Windrider Wizard too. Although I more likely just go Wizard into Infiltrator, probably, with Into the Royal especially. It's better use of mana as well. So they had to play their Hagra Mauling. That's interesting. So if they attack with the Skulker, we take it because we don't want to have to worry about Nimana Skydancer giving it Death Touch. Not that it's a huge deal, but just something to think about. They could have gotten a free attack there, but maybe they just didn't want to risk it. I don't know. So we can field research first and loot. Although we're close to... That's true. Let's just Pack Beast, because we also loot. Oh, Blood Priest is sweet. I guess we have more need for blue than black. So we can make this unblockable. Get in. Draw. And we can go land, Blood Priest, drain, pass, yeah. So Wizard, Rogue, whatever, and Cleric. So we have full party. Coveted Prize can get us... Coveted Prize is actually pretty sweet here. Oh, I guess we don't have full party anymore. It's an interesting choice. It does make our Infiltrator currently... Well, little did they know. Yeah. So we'll go Stalker here now. Stalker's looking really good too. Diviner's good. So now we can kick field research next turn. I don't see why we don't. It seems fine to me to get the extra weight. I mean, we're not in... They're the ones that are in danger right now. I'm fine making the trade here. Does make our Stalker more expensive, but I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with just slamming them with a sure-footed Infiltrator every turn right now. So Into the Royal actually looks good against that. Duelist looks nice too. So I guess we play the Duelist. In for 5. Draw. A land. Just hold up into the Royal. And the Seagate Colossus. And they have to deal with, like, basically both of our unblockable dudes at the moment. Alright, so let's see what they target. I'm kind of curious. I mean, Infiltrator probably makes sense. Do I want to bounce my own Infiltrator? Because it's another thing I can do. But then I kind of have to deal with the Colossus. I feel like I can win off this Stalker, so kind of okay with them killing it here. I don't want to enter the Royal Shepherd, so guess we just do this and loot. Another Stalker's nice. Could actually ditch the research. But maybe we get rid of the Diviner. Diviner doesn't actually do anything against Shepherd. That's true. Okay. I feel like this is better. Geyser Mage is cool, but for now I think we just go Stalker and pump here and get him for 3. And this lets us basically, yeah, just win next turn. They have 2 things they have to deal with. Alright, sweet. We'll see you round 2. Alright, round 2 we will play first. This hand is keepable, though. Needs some help. I think we go Wizard first. Some good draws there. But I play Wizard first because then I can go into Diviner and loot, which is nice. Although, kind of don't want to lose any of these cards. But that's alright. They're just main phasing a... technically we can loot a land away, I guess. Might loot away the Geyser Mage, although Geyser Mage lets us loot too. Yeah, we can loot away a land. Like, we might miss our land draw next turn, but I feel like at worst, next turn I play a Geyser Mage maybe, if I want. And I can loot again. Or I can into the Royal bounce whatever they play here. Well, more likely going to feed the Swarm, which is fine. We still get to loot. So I guess now we can ditch the Geyser Mage. And I think I'll play a Pack Beast and I still get to loot. And now we can maybe ditch... Could actually be Stalker. We have 2 other ones and... Yeah, alright. I feel like Diviner is just a lot better here. Rabid Bite, okay. So now we can go Diviner. And for 3. Pass. This way we can hold up the into the Royal in case they have another Rabid Bite they plan on using. Or Cowl in the ambush, or whatever. Sentinel, however, a little bit more good for them. So I can double block that. Because now they can kick the Sentinel, so probably makes sense to just double block that. I lose both my guys, but I get to draw a card, so it's not like the ultimate end of the world here. Duelist is a great draw, so that's cool. That's a good draw too. So we'll get in. I'm sure they're eager to snap trade. Or not. Okay, interesting. Wasn't expecting that. So we'll play the Infiltrator. Leave up the Duelist and into the Royal here. Ah, I see. Okay. That makes more sense. And a Mossbit Skeleton kicked. Okay. And they're attacking. Interesting. Oh, that's good. So we'll see what we draw. That's cool. So now we can just go Blood Priest. They're one short of all the cards in the yard, but this is fine. So they should be dead now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess we can just take it. Though I suppose I can save a little bit of damage. All right. So they've got fine looking deck there. Just like a landfall deck that's got some random other stuff going on in it. So we can negate Rabid Bite and Roiling Regrowth. Not really digging that. We can Anti-Cognition. That's not bad. Yeah, they have a relatively high curve. I could see Anti-Cognition being okay here. Like countering this or countering kicked this. Countering Ascetic, Baloth, Shepherd. Yeah. I could see Anti-Cognition actually being good. What did I cut last time for that? Well, Geyser Mage, unfortunately, is actually, I think, good in this match. Countering all the work they put into a Felidar. Well, it's not great to bounce a Ascetic, but they do have some fat that I wouldn't mind countering, or bouncing, rather. Subtle Strike, not looking amazing here. I could see maybe an argument to cut Subtle Strike, because they have a lot of... Well, it kills the Florahedron, though. Well, I've got to make a choice somewhere. I'm kind of okay cutting a Subtle Strike. I don't feel like overall it's going to be something we need. I'd rather be able to counter their big things than potentially get them with a +1/+1, -1/-1 thing. This hand's a keep. In fact, we already have 3 of the 4 classes, but the only way to get the 4th is Malakir Blood Priest and or a Stonework Pack Beast. But that's okay. All right. Oh, that was a good draw. So I guess I can play the Duelist here. Doesn't do a ton. But it gets me the Rogue out now. Saves 1 point of damage. And then I can go Geyser Mage into Infiltrator here. I guess I can double block that actually. Yeah. I feel like they kill our Geyser Mage. So Infiltrator's still good. Sure. So Coveted Prize can find, like, Feed the Swarm, I think. Well, I guess. Let's see. If I double block, they can kill the Duelist, so I want to make it unblockable. Wind Robber is more stuff I can do. So I can play Diviner plus Wind Robber here. Or I can do Vampire plus Wind Robber. They're going to have more ground guys. They only showed us one flyer. I feel like if I play the Diviner, I can smash back. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually okay with this. Next turn, we can actually go Vampire plus... Vampire plus Coveted Prize, which is pretty good. I guess I can't do anything about that. That's a good draw. So, like I said, I can go Vampire plus Coveted Prize. I can also just go Coveted Prize, find, like, Feed the Swarm. Kill the Shepherd, get in for 4 in the air. Not in love with that. I think we just go Vampire, Coveted Prize. Figure out what we want. We don't have full party anyway, so... one card in their hand. Could get a Stalker. Can get the Blood Priest. Can get the Feed the Swarm. I think we probably get a Stalker. Can get in for 4 a turn unblockable with it. Feed the Swarm does let me... I don't know if I want to pay the 5 life for it, though. I'm kind of okay with getting a Stalker, I think. So they have like roiling regrowth maybe. I could see that. We'll play the Stalker, leave up the into the Royal. Sure. I don't know why they're attacking with the Shepherd, but I like it. So this is like half their life here. I'm just gonna leave up. I'm gonna leave up into the Royal, because I think if they do like roiling regrowth to try and kill us, we're still okay. And now I can actually just bounce Shepherd of Heroes. Attacking with everything, huh? It's pretty odd. Alright. Well, that was a weird match. We'll see for round 3. So round 3, we're on the draw. I guess we keep it. Sand needs some help, but... that's a great draw. Looks like they've got a spell of some sort. Might be Subtle Strike. Maybe not. Alright. So now we'll just do the Stalker. So... I guess I'll still attack. They could have like a Soaring Thought Thief or something, but if it's just a Sky Dancer, it doesn't actually matter. Well, those are 2 cards I didn't want to draw, so I guess that's okay. So we actually have full party. Warrior, Cleric, Rogue, Wizard. But we need the mana in order to do it. So, I guess we just go Stalker, pass. Otherwise, if we pass turn, we have to discard. So I guess we'll discard a like a Mind Drain, maybe. I don't really have time for that. Alright, so we'll go to game 2 here. Playing against a Rogues deck, I guess. Maybe a Party deck. Party deck, it looks like. Kind of the same exact thing as us. So what did we see? Into the Royal is the only spell. That's about it. We'll probably just run it back. I didn't see anything that justifies bringing in sideboard cards. Alright, we'll play first. That is a keep. I don't know what I want to find off of this coveted prize. I wonder if it's just like a... I'm not sure, actually. So, we can play Diviner here. We still have a Wizard. It's kind of nice. So I can play Coveted Prize at a reduced cost. I don't know what I want, though. I could have blocked, and I could have gotten a 2-for-1 there, I guess. Selene Vision is fine. We might just want to feed the Swarm here. Yeah, we probably do. Or I can do Duelist. Yeah, Duelist is actually kind of brutal. Or I can do Field Research. It seems a little bit roundabout. Can do Blood Priest. That's not bad. Yeah, actually, I feel like Duelist is better. Well, it's tough to say. I'm gonna risk it. Alright, so they didn't go for the bait. So we'll just leave up Duelist here. I'm also just a mana away from the Cunning Geyser Mage, so that's fine. Take 3. See, if I feed the Swarm it, I lose 4 and they draw a card. I didn't really like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next here. Like I said, we're a land away from kicked Geyser Mage, which seems pretty good. They had to play their Hagra Mauling as a land. Another Diviner is quite nice. Sure. So, yeah, we probably just play this as a land. So I can guaranteed kick next turn. I feel like at this point in the game it's pretty critical that we're able to do that. So we can do that now. Yeah, we can attack with everything. They can kind of afford to take 6 right now, I feel like. So I'm just going to attack with these two and see if they want to trade. Forget if there's a reason I want to sandbag a land. I don't think there is. If I had attacked with the duelist, would they have blocked it? I guess is the real question. I'm not sure, actually. There's a reasonable chance they wouldn't. Alright, it's a cool draw. A stalker there, sure. Wind robber too. 7 land, so wind robber plus kick field research, so guess we'll just kick this first. Royal Mage getting back coveted prize. It's something we can do. I'm kind of okay sacrificing the duelist now. Yeah, this is fine. They go down to 4. Now, they don't have 8 cards in their yard, unfortunately, but we can get back coveted prize if we want. Which is not bad. We can get back field research, which is not bad. Kick this. Yeah, I think we get back the coveted prize. And then pass. And I can find Mind Drain too. They only have 7 cards in their graveyard right now. So they have Rogue and Wizard, so I can make us discard a land. Which is largely irrelevant. So right now we have Rogue, Wizard, and Warrior. We can make the prize cheaper. I think we have enough to do... I think we have enough to do a lot of things here. Subtle Strike too, huh? That's nice. So right now 5, 6, 3, 7, 8, 9. So I can play this for 4, this for 2, 6. I can play any 3 drop. Malachor Blood Priest would win the game if it's not in my yard. Alright. That's gotta be it then. They know about coveted prize too. So they have something, I just don't know what it is. Is it Subtle Strike? Is it... I just don't know what it is. Into the Royal, kicking that. Okay. So they lose 3. They go to 1. We go to 12. I don't know if I want to attack with the Royal Mage and the Geyser Mage. It means they can just eat the Royal Mage and then... So I think I just attack with the Geyser Mage. And the way that it tapped the mana, I can't actually replay my Wind Robber, unfortunately. Because that would be a pretty big deal, actually. So I think I just attack here. If I attack with the Royal Mage, like I said, they just eat it with the Stalker, so this is fine. That's fine, too, if they want to trade that off. And they have 9 cards in their graveyard now, which is nice. So they drew something, otherwise they wouldn't have attacked there. Bind Veil's cool. Let's do the Wind Robber. See what they got. So, what did they draw? Well, they need to do something about Blood Priest or they die. Okay. So they can vanquish there. So now we're at least safe to do Subtle Strike. I can't put this out of range. So there's not a way I can save my Highborn Vampire either with the Subtle Strike. I can pump this and lower this and it still does it. So I guess the best play is minus this to save the Royal Mage and probably just pump our Flyer, I guess. That way we have 2 dudes. I guess I could have... Yeah, that might have been better. I would have had to play the Bind Veil, but I could have Subtle Struck to... I would have had to pump my... Yeah, that probably would have been better. I think I would have had 3 creatures if I'd done it that way. Or we can just kill them with a Mind Drain. Let's do that. Alright. So we saw a few more cards this time around. Or did we? I mean, they're pretty much the same exact game plan as us. Just party synergies with stuff. Did I take out Subtle Strike? I didn't, did I? No, I like it here. So I can Shell Shield against Vanquish. They're running multiple Vanquishes and Feed the Swarm. Shell Shield is a combat trick too. Or we can do the Negate, which also counters into the Royal. I mean, Negate looks okay. I'd prefer like a pump spell. I almost want to run just like another Field Research and outvalue them, but we don't have a lot of removal for their big flyers. Really don't have barely any. So I guess we're in a little bit of a rush, but Yeah, I think we keep it the way it is. All right, let's see. One lander, we probably mull that. This one we'll keep, and I guess we'll ditch a... Maybe the Geyser Mage can go. Kind of leaves us with all rogues, which isn't ideal, but it's okay. All right. Now I can go Pack Beast into Stalker into Expert, maybe, if I want. If I so choose. Trying to fix my head so it's not so foggy looking. I'll take 2. So, get in for 2. I think we'll just leave up Subtle Strike and Zulaport Duelist. So, yeah. So now we can go Subtle Strike, kill your flyer, pump my guy. Got rid of a couple pretty good cards there, I guess. Be pretty greedy of them to attack here, but it would be nice if they did. Construct. Wasn't expecting that one. Wow, really did do it, huh? So, can Expert now, but I might just want the Stalker. Getting Stalker online lets me pump and play Expert next turn and probably, hopefully, get whatever card I need. Sure. Oh, looks like they got us, huh? Alright. So they're going to get our Expert instead, unfortunately. Well, I guess we get to Mind Drain their last one here. Oh, they just had a land. It'll land on top. Okay. So, hopefully we can get in with this Stalker soon here. Coveted Prize would be kind of welcome too, I think. A little bit of a tough spot here. I guess I can double block it. Can I win the race currently? The problem is I can't attack with the Pack Beast. I think we probably hope our draws are better than theirs. Alright, well, they ripped something they needed off the top, so they punished us accordingly. I think otherwise it would have been just fine, but they ripped exactly what they needed, so. Yep, I don't think we would have won the race if I'm just taking the damage, but basically I was banking on them having the top card of their deck not be removal spell, and it was. So that was that. Not currently a race that we can win. guess 2 lands weren't going to do anything, so that's okay. Alrighty, thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Alright, end up going 2-1. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you for the next one.